September 26th, day 5 of my challenge. Guys, today I worked all day. Was up early for 4 o'clock, and I pretty much worked until 3:20 of like a little bit at home and then at my job as a teacher. And I was wiped out. And my what I try to do is usually at towards the end of right after my day is I go work out. And I try to get that in, because if I don't get it in, it's really hard. And I went through this like mental little dance. I was sitting there at my desk thinking, man, I'm so tired. I'm like, I could just fall asleep right now. I could take like a 20-minute nap and then go, then I'll go work out. Right? That was the first little negotiation I had with myself. And I was like fading. And then the custodian came in to clean my room, and he was vacuuming, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna sleep now. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I literally walked out of my room. I'm having this like thought of like trying to negotiate. I'm like, should I go work out? Because I work out right at my school. I'm like, should I go do that? Should I go, I don't know, maybe I'll go down and get some food to make me feel better. And I went back and forth. And I sat on a table and I was like literally thinking about it. And I was going back and forth like, I don't know, maybe I'll go home, work out, maybe. And then I saw our cross country team running by, and I was like, here they go. There's these bunch of kids. So it's hot outside, and they're going to work out after school, after they had a nice long day of learning. And I watched them go, and I was like, man, okay, all right. So I went, and I went and changed my clothes. I'm like, I'm gonna go work out. So I was like, well, what do I do for my workout? I went back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? Just go run with the cross country team. Just go run. Just go run. And I tell you right now, I didn't want to. My body was tired. My head was tired. I was not feeling it at all. And I just I'll back that up with saying like I've worked out like since I was 14 years old, like forever. And I work out all the time. Like, 6-7 days a week I exercise, just because I know it's healthy and I know it's good for me. And I don't do it because I love the workout. Some people love the actual workout. I'm like, I know that I am better all around if I work out. So I have the motivation to push me through a workout. But today I was just, I'm like, no. But I knew that if I did the workout, I would feel better. And I did. I ran a few miles, did a good stretch, and I felt much better. All of a sudden I was energized, I was ready to go. All right, so why am I telling you that? Because I had this kind of realization, I guess, or I knew it, but it was a good, like, back in my face realization that I want to share with you. You probably heard this before, but that you become like the people you hang out with. Yes. A variation of that I like more is you can't soar with the eagles when you're hanging with the turkeys. And that's such a good quote. And it doesn't even matter what you want to do. For me, I have several things I want to do. One of my things is that I want to stay healthy. And I cannot stay healthy and fit if I'm hanging out with overweight people who are out of shape, who instead of working out will talk about like put down working out or put down people who work out. If I'm constantly around that, their ideology, their mentality will start to infect me, and pretty soon I will start having that. And then I'll be saying stuff like, why would I go work out? Why would I do that? That's not what I need to do. If I hang out with with people who are drinking all the time and who advocate drinking all the time, I will drink. I will be around those people, and I will become like those people. And on the other side, if I'm hanging around with people who are health minded, who are health conscious, who are fitness minded, who are goal driven, their mentality starts to sink into me. So I have this is, and I think that a lot of guys can probably relate to this. And that is that I don't have this like large group of friends that I am like hanging out with. I know ladies tend to have more people that they socialize with, but a lot of men, we kind of, I don't want to say isolate ourselves, but we are not as like social creatures as many women are. And so for me personally, I don't like I said, I don't have this like big group of men that I'm like drawing from and pulling from. I have to be like very conscious about going out and meeting people and meeting, I guess, the right kind of people, because I'm personally very selective about who's in like my circle here, because I don't want negative people with thoughts and mentalities that I don't agree with, or that I don't envision myself for myself in the future. I don't want that to be the one that I'm hanging out with. So that's a challenging thing. So what do you do? Like, what do I do? What can you do if you're like, yes, the people I'm with aren't necessarily the best models for me, or the ones that I want infiltrating my mind. Like, I turn to my mentors in books, videos, audios, podcasts, stuff like that. And here's what I've noticed over the years: when I am like saturating myself in there, I get a handful of people that I'm like, these are the people that I want to draw from, and I kind of make them my friends. And instead of wasting time on social media and just zoning out, I will be very intentional. Be like, all right, I'm listening to this from this person, or I'm going to read a book from this about this person, and I start letting those thoughts fill my mind and fill my space here. And it really is just so helpful when I'm constantly like, what is going in my head is positive, uplifting, driven mentality thoughts. Then I start to do that. Okay. One of the things that I did notice that was like negatively affecting me is when I would zone out watching TV shows that didn't have a strong message to it. And I still like a TV show and I relax with the TV show, but when I watch too much TV, or I'm watching too much of the wrong TV, that storyline and the characters start becoming my friends, and pretty soon how they think start influencing me. So if the lead character is a lazy bum that just happens to get lucky, as he goes through life, that actually affects me, because I start becoming a lazy person myself and just expecting things to happen and then being disappointed when they don't. Right? So I try to either watch a movie or watch a TV show, if I do that, with something that is, I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually something I can relate to. That's something I want. That's someone who's driven and who wants to succeed at what they're doing. So I just wanted to share that with you. You can't soar with the eagles if you're hanging with the turkeys. So maybe you have some turkeys in your life, not to be offensive to anyone, but those people that are basically keeping you on the ground and you're trying to soar. It's so hard when to break away from the turkeys and fly hard, because they just, and they're doing it out of love, I know, but they're gonna pull you back down. Oh no, well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't work so hard. You don't need to work out that much. It's like, why do you need that much money? Why do you need to always be doing this? And why don't you just need to relax? And those type of mentalities. I mean, maybe that's what is on your plate. But for me, that is the opposite of what I need. I need people pushing me. I need people to say like, why didn't you do that today? You need to get to work. You only did this? Yeah, like, what? Why haven't you worked out yet? Why haven't you posted that video yet? Why haven't you done this? No, listen, get to work. Stop making excuses. I like that type of talk. I'm pretty much a straight shooter when it comes to that. And I don't mind people calling me out, because it's true. And I need the kick in the pants, but that's me. That's me. So anyway, I just want to encourage you. If you want to soar with some eagles, go find some eagles.